Right guys, oh, that's a spoon that will be turned into a spoon in another video. I've just been having to sort out some kit. Last video I did was on some sea fishing kit, or fishing kit per se, and what I'm trying to put over this time in this one is the makeup of snoods for a long line. This little bird's nest here is snoods, and these are gorge hooks. If I bring it up close to the thing, you can see these are actually made out of small brass safety pins. We just cut the end off, hook them onto the line, spread them out. When you bait them up so they're like that. Okay, so they're sort of long ways on, and then as the fish swallows it, it turns around and sticks into their gunnet. The beads are to attract flatfish, and I'll be using a couple of beads on the makeup of these snoods. Right, the hooks I'm using are Aberdeen match size 1. The Aberdeen hook is a very useful hook for this sort of thing. I've made up a few snoods already by way of a practice run on this, and we've got the hook, we've got the line, and I've got the snood carrier. It also acts as a measure as well. And well, here we go. So find the end of the line, it's almost at the end of the line. There we go. Right, basically I'll put it out. What I'll do at the beginning is I'll do a double overhand knot. Basically I'll post it through twice. Before I put it too tight, I lick it, and it helps lock the knot and it won't slip. Put it through so, and I'll take it to about there, and that will give me enough to play around with when I'm doing it. On this one I'm going to put a couple of beads, so I'm going to cannibalise this setup. Just cut it there, take the beads off. Why? No one quite knows why the flatties are attracted to these, but it is it also helps pick them out when you're walking the land. One piece of useful equipment when you're long line fishing, and it's a piece of modern equipment really, and that's the GPS. If you lay your long line out, mark it off on your GPS system, so when you go back out, particularly when it's dark, you can go back out, you can more or less go straight to it. So I'll put the hook through there like so. Now do what I call a blood knot, so I'll pull it back to about there, because it has a habit of slipping up and being too long. A couple of these snoods I've made are a little bit too long, so I basically go around once, twice, 3, 4 times. Now you've got a little loop above the eye of the hook, you poke it through, then put it down, and then you bring it back and you tuck it through again, the loop, so you lock it. You wet it, because as I said, this locks the knot, and you pull. Oh, it's got too long again. Oh well. Salivy, such is life. So You can see I'm using forceps. It does help when you're tightening the knot up not to stick the hook in your finger, because it is a bit of a bugger and it's quite painful. And there we go, one snood made up. I'm going to have to work a way of making this long. There we go. Trim off the line. We've got one snood. Beautiful little piece of kit, and I've got another 9 or 10 of these to make. I say it goes onto the long line. You've got loops on the long line. If I can pull it out so far, where are we? Oh, we come. Right, you've got a little overhand loop there. Whoops, come up. Got a little overhand loop there. Now your snood, basically you put your snood into there, pull it out and whop it out. I will be doing a video on the beach showing how to set this up. These are normally done over an up tide and low tide. But first low tide you go and lay your line out, and then you just work over the tide, do whatever you need to do, and then you go back and hopefully you've got some fish at the end. As I say, I've got a few more of these to make up now. I should be doing them over a little while, you know, watching a bit of thing. What I'm going to do, I'll try and do is make this so I've got an extension there to hold the hooks. Anyway, I hope that's proved instructional, guys. Any questions, do not hesitate to PM me. See you later.